Let's keep appreciating our Vice Chancellor, our mother, our Equitential Administrator. You are welcome, ma. In the same vein, we welcome our Registrar, Lady Crystal Borode. You are welcome, ma. Please, let's keep appreciating them. Please, let's keep appreciating our Vice Chancellor, who has led us to where we are today. We appreciate your leadership, ma. Thank you very much, ma. Please, may we have our seats. In line with our tradition and in reference to God, who has made this day a reality, I implore us all to be on our feet as I invite Professor Adeshino of the Chemical Engineering Department for opening prayer. Please, shall we be on our feet for the opening prayers? Professor Adeshino, please.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we have come before you today with grateful hearts, acknowledging your presence in our lives and in this gathering. We thank you for this great university. We thank you for the good health you have given to our founder and our mother, Yeye. We thank you for the wisdom you have given to our Vice Chancellor and the management team of the university. We thank you for the safe trip you have given to our guest speaker and all the graduate students that are here today. We thank you for bringing us, our graduate students, safely from different parts of the country. We thank you for bringing us together for this special occasion. As we begin this program, we ask you for your blessings upon all who are present here, especially those being inducted today. Grant them wisdom, strength, humility as they step into these new roles and responsibility. We pray in Jesus' name.
Let's appreciate. Well, please, let's keep standing in reference to our fatherland as we sing the national anthem, which will be followed immediately by Abuad anthem. Abuad anthem.
Abuad we come, oh Abuad we come, Abuad we come, oh Abuad we come, founded by a fan, Babalola, a believer. Industry and aesthetic structures are beckon in university. Delivery unequal, design for high quality education to mold character and infuse knowledge how to lead others. Proud of Abuad, they launch a path to excellence with determination and faith in Abuad philosophy of industry, service and character. Our future for greatness and excellence is assured. And excellence is assured. And excellence is assured.
Please, let's be seated. I could see the patriotism of our graduating students. It's heartwarming. Again, congratulations for the graduates of this university. Clap for yourselves. You are graduating students, please. I want to recognize in absentia our great and benevolent leader, loving father, visionary founder, Are Afe Babalola, SAN, OFR, CON, FNSC, among others. Please let's appreciate our founder, please. He is a great man from whom we've drawn great inspiration and whose vision illuminates our pathway to accomplishing great feats. In absentia, equally, I recognize his amiable and loving wife, Yeyare Modupe Afe Babalola, the CEO, Abuad Ventures, the matriarch of the university. Please let's appreciate her in absentia. I most respectfully welcome our charismatic, visionary, delectable Vice Chancellor, a rare blend of beauty, brains, and character, Professor Elizabetha Smaranda Olarinde, please. I deserve a query. Professor Elizabetha Smaranda Olarinde is our Vice Chancellor who has taken the university to greater heights. The university has witnessed tremendous progresses and transformations under our leadership. Please let's appreciate her again. I recognize the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academics, Professor Christopher Aino. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Olashupo Jabadeni. Please let's appreciate them with a round of applause. Our Registrar, Lady Christy Oluborode, you are welcome, ma'am. The boss of this great university, Pastor Modupe Babalola, please let's recognize if he's here, okay. The University Librarian, Dr. Roslyn Suberu, you're welcome, ma'am. Please let's appreciate them, please. It's not easy to hold these offices. We are all aspiring to be there. The CMD, Abuad Multisystem, Dr. Akimade. In absentia, the Provost, CPGS, that's College of Postgraduate Studies, the Provost of Provosts, Professor Abuad Ojo, you are recognized, sir. Provost of Law, Professor Yepisi, you are recognized, sir. Please let's appreciate them. Provost of Medicine, Professor Mbam Femi Oyewo, MFR. In his absence, okay. Pharmacy, please. Provost CMHS, Dr. L. Odega. You are recognized, sir. Provost Sciences, Professor Pius Okiki. Please let's recognize him. Remember, all of you went through sciences before you got to engineering. Please appreciate him again. Dean of Nursing Science and member of the Governing Council, our mother too, Professor Lizzie Ojo. Let's appreciate her. Director, Quality Assurance, for those who don't know, former chairman, NSC, Benin City Branch, Professor Yakini Lawa. Please, let's appreciate him. Director, Academic Planning, Professor Femi Ogumodede. In absentia, Director of Sports, Professor Boyega Babalola. Please, he's been your friend in the sporting arena. Director GST, Professor Yemi Ademowo. My egbon and mentor, Director of Corporate Affairs, Mr. Tunde Olofitila. Deputy Director ICT, Engineer Muyiwa Oladimeji. We recognize our erudite scholar, our guest lecturer, Professor Engineer Olaiton Akinsomi, the immediate past dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Foye. We are going to benefit from his erudition this afternoon. I recognize our emeritus professor and pioneer provost of the College of Engineering, Professor Israel Son Wolabi FNSC, in absentia. Please, let's appreciate this man. He's a great man. Current president, ably represented by council member and team lead, engineer Dr. Folashade Adebayo, FNSC. The chairman, the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Ado Ekiti branch, Engineer Tola Alawode, FNSC, and her team. You are recognized. I'm so surprised. The women are our sisters, our aunties and mothers are taking over engineering gradually. Please, let's appreciate them again. This is a testimony to the fact that your gender is not in any way a hindrance to reaching the zenith in this noble profession. In the same vein, I want to appreciate heads of departments here seated and professors of the College of Engineering. I recognize our fathers, Professor S.A. Ola, Professor M.J.E. Salami, our immediate past provost, engineer, Professor Joseph Olufemi Dada, I welcome Engineer Professor Vincent Akpan of the Mechanical Engineering Department. Please, let's appreciate him. Our great mentor, our teacher, Engineer Professor, you all know him, AOM Adeoye, Director of Projects, HOD Mechanical Mechatronics Engineering. I recognize the staff of the College of Engineering, Abuad. You are all welcome. Time and space will not allow me to reel out your names. Mrs. Olamide, representative of our industry partner, Dorman Long Nigeria Limited. You are recognized, ma. For Mechatronics Engineering, Engineer Adesulu, you are welcome. Our distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, parents and friends of the inductees, and finally, the indomitable, powerful inductees of today. You are recognized. At this point in time, I may earn a query from my provost. The current registrar ably represented by Lagos Regional Officer, Engineer Akinowo Tomide and his team. I'm sorry, please, for the omission. You are recognized, sir, and you are welcome to the fastest growing university, the Citadel of Learning. And also, our landlord, our charismatic, visionary, cerebral, youthful provost of the Primus College at the level of Afe Babalola University, Engineer Professor Olufemi Oniboje. We can do that again and again and again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. At this point in time, I most respectfully call on our provost for his speech.
No, not my speech. Thank you so much. God bless you. I want to recognize Professor Agatha Ogunkorode. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming. Then we need to recognize our OBE industry advisor. So he's here to actually represent all the other advisors. We have partnership with companies, industries. So he's here in person of Engineer Alade Sulu. Please stand up for recognition. Thank you so much. Also, we have a partnership with a company that I actually want you to help us appreciate them very well. So they are giving award to 3 of our best students. Each of them will be going home with 500,000 naira each. So that company is ably represented here by a staff of the company, and I want her to stand up in person of Mrs. Olamide. Please stand up for recognition. The company is Dorman Long Engineering Limited. So she's here and will be presenting the award now. So I want to invite to the podium my mother, my mentor, my boss, to give a welcoming speech. She is here. She has done so much for this environment. She has done so much for this community. And of most importance, she has done so much for the College of Engineering, for her love, for every time that she's always with us, to see us growing higher and higher in the College of Engineering. I want us all to stand up as I welcome to the podium my Vice Chancellor, in person of Professor Elizabeth Smaranda Olanide. You are welcome, man. Let's keep clapping. Let's keep clapping.
Good afternoon, everybody. Please kindly take your seat. What can I say? First and foremost, please, I apologize for being late. That's not in my own schedule. We had an emergency management meeting. That is why all of us at the top table, we came in late. I hope you have a little bit of candor in your heart to forgive us. Beautiful. You know what? You inspire in my heart, in my soul, in my entire being. Do you know what? Peace, tranquility, purity. You are white. May your life be always tranquil. May your life will be always pure. And may you bring peace into the world where there is so much unrest. You are just amazing. If you will sit here or stand here at this angle of the hall, I am sure your spirit will be lifted only by your look. How much more by what you have achieved with us here. 5 years of diligent training. Please, I would like very briefly, even though the recognition have been made, I want to really acknowledge the anchor person, the way he introduced me. I want to say with all humility that I have never ever been introduced with so much passion since I started these programs. Thank you, sir. Thank you, engineer. Our founder, your grandfather, father, and our very inspiring leader, our Ray Afe Emmanuel Babalola, he cannot be here with us today. His spirit is here. You can feel him in the air, isn't it? He is here to rejoice with you, his own students who have made it so far so well. His amiable wife, our mother, the current registrar, Engineer Professor Austin Okorie Uche, who is unavoidable absent but well represented today by Engineer Akinawo Akintomide. I salute you, sir. Thank you. Our own representative is from Lagos Regional Office, Koran. Sir, we are recognizing you. Also, the current president's representative and the team lead today here is Engineer Mrs. Folashade Adebayo and FNSE. You're most welcome, ma'am. And the eminent member of the team of Koran. I also want to recognize the staff of Dorman Long Engineering Limited. Dorman Long, you are highly recognized and we appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Many students some students rather, will be very happy for them being here. On this note, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the governing board, all of us here at Afe Babalola University, which you know, has been recently ranked for the first time as number 84 in the world. Yes, no other university, federal, state, or private, have ever been ranked among the top 100 in the world. And this is by the Times Higher Education Impact rankings. We are also number 3 on the continent and number 1 for the 4 consecutive years, 22, 23, 24, 25. Give us a round of applause. That is your alma mater. Go out with confidence and leave it all to fulfillment. I also want to let you know that our heart is lifted with joy. When I received the divine number of 353, do you know what 353 means? That is your number, the class, the set of engineering, 2025, 353 engineering students are graduating this year. Don't forget, you are the class of 353, class of 2025. Those are biblical numbers. So is your faith, a hope of success. Today marks a profoundly historic milestone in your career and indeed your life. For the first time, our deserving graduates are not only being inducted into the Nigerian Society of Engineers, but are also taking their professional oath before the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, the highly reputed Koran. The keynote speaker, Professor Olaitan Akinsami, I heard so much about you, sir. I am eager to listen to you. You shall ably address the theme of this ceremony. My engineers, I wish I could be an engineer. Engineering the future, building sustainable innovations with purpose, ethics, and impact. Remember, your university is known for impact. not just another number among universities that we are making. Tribute and foundation. Let me pause to salute and celebrate the indomitable spirit of our founder, your grandfather, the Chancellor and Proprietor, Are Afe Emmanuel Babalola, and his beloved wife, Yeyare Modupe Babalola, whom we all call Mother of this institution. Their vision and unparalleled investment in the state-of-the-art facilities, cutting-edge research, and human capacity development have transformed Afe Babalola University into a living laboratory where purpose meets progress and ideas are not only taught but built, tested, and sustained. And these are the precepts for our engineering. Not everybody can do that. You are very special. Key achievements of this college. I will just mention a very few. Under the dynamic leadership of Professor Moses Oluwafemi Onibogunjesa, the College of Engineering continues to distinguish itself as a powerhouse of academic, research, training, innovation, and technological excellence. I'm also very proud to let you know that the College of Engineering continues to distinguish itself not only within the university, but also globally. Are you aware that 7 out of your lecturers have been ranked among the top 2% best scientists globally? Give them a round of applause. And they have been listed by Stanford University in collaboration with Elsevier Data Repository. That is amazing. May I ask our 7 engineers, distinguished lecturers, please stand up for recognition. All of you 7, thank you, Princess. All of my 7 engineers, stand up. Where is Salau? Where is Ayodeji Salau? Oh, let me congratulate you on behalf of all of us. Strategic vision and the engineer's role. My students, in a few minutes, I will no longer call you my students. You will be the distinguished engineers whom I call upon to help me with my car, with my house, with whatever. However, the most impactful solution to global challenges lies squarely in the minds and in your hearts and in your hands as engineers. As you step into the noble profession, remember that engineering is above all about people, not about things. Your creativity, integrity, innovation must always serve the humanity. We need engineers who will design cleaner energy systems, smarter and more resilient universities and cities, sustainable industries. We look forward to engineers who will deploy artificial intelligence ethically and responsibly. We look forward towards you, our own graduating students, our own homemade Abuad engineers. Dear inductees, as you assume your rightful place in the profession, be guided by the Abuad spirit, the spirit of discipline, diligence, hard work, innovation, and integrity. May you build bridges where there are divides, light paths where there is darkness, and use your knowledge and expertise to lead the fourth industrial revolution. Go forth and engineer the future with purpose, ethically bringing about the much needed solutions and impact. Official acknowledgements. On behalf of all of us here at Afeba Balola University, I extend heartfelt appreciation to the Registrar of Koren, Engineer Professor Austin Uche, ably represented by Engineer Akimawo Akintomide. We thank you. Special thanks to the management and staff of Dorman Long Engineering Limited. And please listen, just listen. A reputable engineering company for awarding the best graduating students in mechanical engineering, electrical electronics engineering, and civil engineering, a sum of 500,000 naira each, 500,000 to each of you who are the best in these areas of engineering. I also commend the NSE Ado Ekiti branch under the leadership of Engineer Tolu Alowade for their continued partnership, mentorship, and support to our own students. To our distinguished guest lecturer, Engineer Professor Olaitan Akinsami, sir, we express profound gratitude for a lifetime dedication to the engineering profession. Thank you, sir. To all academic, technical, administrative staff of the college, under the outstanding leadership of my own Professor Engineer Onibonje, please, sorry, it's Engineer Professor Onibonje, I thank you dearly. Your collective pursuit of excellence has strengthened the college's leadership, position, and proven that when minds work together towards a shared vision, transformation becomes inevitable. To my dear graduating students, I congratulate you. May the Almighty God bless you. May the Almighty God give you all the graces you need to excel wherever you are. And always remember your alma mater, where you have spent 5 years struggling to get that degree. And here we are. Not only a degree, but also the professional current certification. Congratulations. Parents, we thank you. And on this note, I am very grateful for your kind attention.
Please, let's appreciate our visionary, charismatic. Please, let's stand. I will appreciate. Let's be on our feet, please. While we appreciate, let's be on our feet, please. The inductees, please, let's be on our feet as we appreciate our visionary, our charismatic, dynamic Vice Chancellor and Mother, Professor Elizabetha Smaranda Olarinde. Thank you so much, Mommy. We appreciate you for a wonderful speech. At this point in time, please, let's have our seats. Inductees, our training goes beyond the class, beyond the 4 walls of the classroom. We saw our mentors standing in reference to our Vice Chancellor. Please, please, that's a lesson for you. At this point in time, I respectfully call on our cerebral youthful provost for his address. Please, let's appreciate our provost, please. Provost of the College of Engineering.
Thank you so much, Dr. Emeka Nochiri. God bless you. I would like to stand on the existing protocol, but permit me to still recognize my father, to appreciate my father, the founder and the chancellor of this university, the founder and the president, that is doing everything possible for humanity to ensure that humanity benefits as so much as possible during his lifetime. Our father, Are Afe Babalola, SAN, OFR, CON, and I want you to know that our father is FNSE. He's a fellow of the Nigeria Society of Engineers. Let's clap for our father. Let's clap for our and our mother general, the CEO, Abuad Ventures, Yeye Are Modupe Babalola, the vice chancellor, Professor Elizabeth Asmaranda Olaride, the registrar, Lady Christy Oluborode. Sorry, the DVC card, sir. Sorry, sir. The DVC card, Professor Christopher Aino, and other principal officers in absentia. I want to thank all our invited guests, and let me just continue to stand on that existing protocol. But we forgot to introduce, I saw Professor Tolu Ogulusi there, the director of part-time studies, the other time. Okay, thank you so much. I want to recognize my head of department, starting with my boss, my Oga, my mentor, Engineer Professor Adenyika Moses Adeoye. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your continued support and mentorship. I want to thank all my daddy professors, the senior professors in the college, starting with Professor Ola. Professor Ola, Daddy, you are welcome, sir. Professor MJE Salami, Daddy, I want to really appreciate you. Every time we call upon you, you are always there. We thank you, sir. I want to thank our former provost, my boss, my Oga, Professor J.O. Dada. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, sir. In absentia, I want to thank Professor Igbafe too. Let me also thank all the other HOD, Head of Department, Chemical and Petroleum, Dr. Adeyi, Head of Department, Civil Engineering, Dr. Yebode, Head of Department, Electrical and Electronics and Computer Engineering, Dr. Ojo. Where's Dr. Ojo? And the Coordinator of Aeronautical, Astronautical and Biomedical Engineering, Engineer Alex Aulukuta. Thank you so much. It was great joy that I welcome you all to this year induction and, as graduate engineers and all-taking ceremony for the College of Engineering, Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti. Today marks a defining moment for our 353 graduating engineers. They officially joined the professional body of NSC, Nigeria Society of Engineers, and the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, as they are being inducted as pupil engineer today. We owe our deepest gratitude to our visionary founder and chancellor, the president of this university, Are Afe Babalola, SANCON, and so on and so forth, whose relentless pursuit of qualitative education and innovation continues to redefine university education in Africa. We also thank our mother, our Yeye Are Modupe Babalola, for our motherly support, unwavering encouragement, and quiet strength all the time to take us to where we are. Our profound appreciation equally goes to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Smaranda Elizabeth Olaride, and all other members of the principal officers for their dynamic leadership and steadfast commitment to excellence, and which has taken us and continue to take us to inspire us both as staff and as students to attain greater heights in everything we do. I wish to acknowledge our immense support to the management and staff of the College of Engineering for every time working together with unity of purpose to ensure that our college continue to experience distinction in everything that we do. We appreciate the Nigeria Society of Engineers, NSC, and the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria for their consistent collaboration in professional capacity building and ethical orientation of our graduates. We thank our guest lecturer of today too that we'll be listening to very soon, Engineer Professor Olaiton Akisomi, for his everything. Engineer Professor Akisomi has always been with us in the Department of Electrical, Electronics and Computer Engineering, and also in the college at large. We thank you so much for coming. Our College of Engineering always continue to record remarkable achievements that reaffirm its leadership position in engineering education and innovation in Africa. This year's ceremony is particularly remarkable as Korean team is physically present with us today for the first time in this program. The Korean president is ably represented by Engineer Mrs. Folashade Adebayo, FNSA, and the Korean registrar is also ably represented by Engineer Akinowo Tomide Samuel, who happens to be the Lagos Regional Officer of Korean. They will be administering the oath and present our professional lapel to our inductees as Puppy Engineer today. We also honor the presence of Engineer Mrs. Tola Alawode, who happens to be the NSC chairman, Ado Ekiti branch, who is also here to induct our graduating students as graduate engineers today. We appreciate Mrs. Olamide, who is representing Doma Long Engineering Limited, and she's also in our midst, a testament to the growing synergy between academia and industry that defines the Abuad engineering experience. In recognition of excellence, they will be awarding 3 of our best graduating students a sum of 500,000 naira each, which have been mentioned before by our Vice Chancellor. This is a gesture reflecting the confidence of the industry in quality and competence of Abuad trained engineers who you are going to continue to be as from today. We also recognize the presence of our outcome-based education OB industry advisor, Engineer Adesulu, who have been introduced before. Among our achievements for this set of inductees, I would like to express my confidence in these inductees as they move on from here today to the world to actually represent Abuad. 15 of our inductees today actually came together and developed 5 kVA hybrid solar PV power supply system as a backup and donated it to College of Engineering, and we are using it as I speak. I would also like to let you know that some of these inductees actually participated in the international conference, IEE International Conference that we organized in 2024, and they actually published some papers in that IEEE. Some of these inductees actually did that. I also want you to know that Abuad Engineering Service Unit, AFES, has been restructured to include students who are now providing technical support to Abuad Industrial Park and other facilities in the university as I speak today. So let me just stop there. These are the inductees that I am presenting before you today. However, I must respectfully thank, as I thank the NSC Ado branch, I must respectfully request that they should please always ensure to fast track the process of getting our certificate, the NSC certificate for our inductees, so that these inductees can always believe in the purpose of this induction. So please, I plead that this should be treated with utmost urgency to preserve the integrity of this induction process and sustain the motivation of our graduates who proudly bear the NSC identity. The theme of this year's ceremony, Engineering the Future, Building Sustainable Innovation with Purpose, Ethics and Impact, is boldly timely and visionary. It reminds us that the true essence of engineering lies not only in technical expertise, but also in ethical responsibility, sustainability, and service to humanity. As engineers, we are called to design, to build systems that solve real problems, preserve our environment, and improve quality of life for the present age and the future generation. I therefore charge you to our 2025 inductees. Today's event goes beyond taking the oaths. It symbolizes your formal acceptance of a lifelong responsibility to uphold the values of competence, integrity, patriotism, and professionalism. Let the Abuad spirit of discipline, creativity, and excellence continue to shine through your work and conduct. Wherever you go, build with purpose, lead with courage, and innovate with compassion. Remember the word that waits your idea, your leadership, and your impact. Once again, I congratulate all our graduate engineers on this milestone achievement. May your careers be distinguished by honor, innovation, and impact. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Please, we can do better. The inductees, let's appreciate our charismatic, courageous, cerebral, dynamic, progressive, fearless, youthful provost, Professor Olufemi Oniboje, under whose leadership the college has recorded appreciable progress. Ultimately, under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor, she said something that many of us have known before now. You want me to say it? Okay. But for those that want it, to hear it, if she hadn't studied law, she would have studied engineering. Yes. Please, let's appreciate her. If mommy hadn't studied law, she would have studied engineering. And we appreciate your leadership, ma. Thank you, ma. God bless you. At this point in time, I want to respectfully call on Engineer Dr. I.P. Opopuji for the citation of our guest lecturer, Engineer Professor Olaiton Akinsomi.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Emeka. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol, but I must reverence my role model, our Vice Chancellor, ma. You're welcome, ma. And the registrar. You know, the last event we did, Triple B, Beauty Brain, and Balance, we actually know that we have mothers who are setting the pace for us. Thank you for coming. So please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I will humbly request for Professor Olaiton Akinsomi to stand up as I read this citation. Ladies and gentlemen, Engineer Professor Olaiton Akinsomi is a distinguished scholar and accomplished academia of excellent repute. He currently serves as a professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Federal University of Oye-Ekiti, and is the immediate past dean of the Faculty of Engineering, where he served meritoriously from 2023 to 2025. Under his exemplary leadership, the Faculty of Engineering was made up to 6 academic departments: Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Civil Engineering, Agricultural and Bioresources Engineering, Material and Metallurgical Engineering, and Mechatronics Engineering and Computer Engineering. His academic journey began with the award of the Bachelor of Engineering degree from then University of Ado-Ekiti in 1997. He proceeded to Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria, where he obtained his Master's of Science in 2005 and a Doctor of Philosophy in 2012. He is a registered engineer with the current for the Regulations of Engineering in Nigeria, a professional body of the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, IEEE, and a corporate member of Nigeria Society of Engineers. Earlier in his career, he combined his role as a lecturer in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, with a visiting senior lecturership at the Federal University of Technology, Minna. and the Federal University between 2012 and 2013. During these years at ABU, he also rendered valuable services as faculty examiner officer, faculty representative to the Council for Energy Research and Training, and member of both building committee and the congregational electoral committee. I want you to give him a round of applause. Yeah. Engineer Professor Olaitan Akisumi at the Federal University of Oyekiti, he went on to serve in various academic and administrative capacity, including the head of department of electrical and electronics engineering between 2015 to 2018. And again, between 2020 and 2021. He was the member of the University Appointment and Promotion Committee. And in 2021, was recognized as the best and the most outstanding lecturer in Faculty of Engineering before he assumed the office as the Dean of Faculty of Engineering from 2023 to 2025. A round of applause, please. It's not easy to be the best lecturer of Faculty of Engineering. In recognition of his unwavering commitment to the scholarship and national development, he was confirmed with the Pillar of National Builder in Academia Award by the Nigeria Strategic Institute for Natural Resources and Human Development in 2023. He is also a recipient of the prestigious Corporation of American Scholarship, which supported his doctoral research on investigative study of the distribution patterns of electrostatic field during harmattan and non-harmattan season in Nigeria. His research expertise span across electronics and communication engineering, computational, electromagnetic, and application of artificial intelligence, electronics and computer, and what we call the reliability of engineering systems. With over 20 years of teaching, research, and mentorship experience, Professor Akinsumi has contributed immensely to the advancement of engineering education in Nigeria and beyond. He has published more than 100 scholarly work in reputable local and international journals. Please, a round of applause. Those of you that published in our conferences last year, Emmanuel and Co., you know what you went through. So you can give a round of applause again. And he has supervised over 180 undergraduate projects, 40 Masters of Engineering students, 10-6, and more than 10 doctorate dissertations. His academic expert has also been taught widely, as external examiner for undergraduate and postgraduate programs at Landmark University, Omaran, the Federal University of Technology, FUTA, and Afe Babalola University. So clap for Afe Babalola University. We are also actually benefiting from his wealth of experience. In addition, he has served as an assessor for professional appointment in several Nigerian universities and as a peer reviewer for numerous reputable international journals in electrical and electronics engineering. Engineer Professor Olaitan Akinsumi stands today as an exemplary academia, researcher, administrator, mentor, whose indelible contribution to engineering education, professional practice, and national development continually to inspire generation and set a benchmark for excellency. To the glory of God Almighty, and in recognition of this professional excellence and outstanding services, Professor Akinsumi was recently appointed to oversee the Directorate of Foyer Equipment Maintenance Center, which is FEMC, a responsibility he has had since August 2025. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's warmly welcome our guest speaker for today, Engineer Professor Olaitan Akinsumi. Sir, you are welcome, sir.
founder and chancellor of our great university, Afe Babalola University, in the person of Are Afe Babalola, SAN, OFR, CON, FNSE. Yeye Are Modupe Babalola, FSM, FNIMN, FFPA, the Vice Chancellor of our great university, Professor Saramanda Elisabetta Olarinde, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics of this great university, Professor Christopher Aina, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, the person of Professor Olashupo Igabadeni, the Registrar, Lady Christy Oluborodi, the Bursar of the University, Pastor Modupe Babalola, the University Librarian, Dr. Roslyn Subel, the Provost of other colleges here present, the Dean and Directors here present, the Head of Department and Professors here present, the Distinguished Registrar of Quran that is ably represented by the Lagos Regional Officer, Engineer Akinnawo Tomide Samuel and his team. You are welcome. The Chairman, Nigerian Society of Engineers, in person of Engineer Mrs. Tola Alawode and her team, the staff of the College of Engineering, our distinguished guests, the gentlemen of the press, parents of the inductees, and finally, the inductees here present. Great Nigerian students. It is with great joy that I stand before you today to give the guest speech on the theme, Engineering the Future, Building Sustainable Innovations with Purpose, Ethics, and Impact. So I want to say good day, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and humility that I welcome you all to this auspicious occasion. Today's induction ceremony is not just merely a ritual of welcoming new members. It is a celebration of continuity, a recommitment to service, and a clarion call to duty. We gather under the banners of Nigerian Society of Engineers, NSE, the foremost professional body of engineers in Nigeria, and Council for Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria and Korea, which is the engineering regulatory body in Nigeria. The Nigerian Society of Engineers, a pillar of nation building. Since the founding of this great society, Nigerian Society of Engineers, in 1958, it has stood as a symbol of professionalism, resilience, and leadership. With over 65,000 members across more than 80 branches in Nigeria, NSE represents the heart of engineering practice and advocacy in Africa's most populous country. What is our vision? The vision for global standard. The society's vision is that engineering practice in Nigeria should always match global standard while responding to local realities. Contribution of NSE to national development. NSE has made immense contribution from advocating for local content in oil and gas to driving professional development and setting ethical standards. However, legislative influence. NSE has been instrumental in influencing legislation through current, ensuring only qualified engineers undertake national projects. The journey, therefore, my inductees, you are embarking upon today is about embracing the responsibility of nation building through engineering. Engineering is an applied science that is used for the benefit of mankind. Therefore, to appreciate the weight of today's induction, we must understand where we stand. Where do we stand? Engineers to population ratio. Nigeria's ratio is far below the developed country like Germany, which is ratio 1 to 200, or United States, which is ratio 1 to 300. What is our annual engineering graduates number? Many face underdevelopment due to, many face underemployment due to mismatched industry needs or limited industrial exposure. Engineers required. Nigeria needs at least about 300,000 active engineers to service its infrastructure, energy, and industrial needs. This data therefore highlights two critical realities: the immense demand for engineers and the equally immense responsibility upon Nigerian Society of Engineers members. Every engineers inducted today reduces Nigeria's development gap. The challenges before us, Nigerian reality. Nigeria faces significant challenges that demands innovative engineering solution. Let's look at the infrastructural deficit. Nigeria infrastructure score is among the lowest globally, with an estimated 4% GDP loss annually due to poor infrastructure. This includes dilapidated highways and overburdened urban drainage systems, as you could see over there. How about the energy shortfall? Despite being Africa's largest oil producer, Nigeria struggles with erratic electricity. The grid rarely delivers more than 4,500 megawatts for 223 million people. Innovative solutions in renewable energy and grid reliability are very, very crucial, as you can see on the slide. Now, addressing the core challenges: rapid urbanization. With over 50% of the population in urban areas, cities like Lagos, Abuad, and Port Harcourt grapples with traffic congestion, flooding, and housing shortages. Engineers must lead the redesigning of our urban future. Climate change, rising sea level, advancing desertification, and unpredictable flood destroy communities annually. These threats necessitate adaptive, resilient, and sustainable engineering responses. Technological lag. Nigeria risks being left behind in the fourth industrial revolution. Our engineers must master automation, robotics, artificial intelligence, and digital manufacturing to stay competitive. These challenges therefore require our immediate and dedicated attention, underscoring the vital role of the newly inducted engineers. Purpose-driven engineering anchoring on local needs. Engineering with purpose means aligning innovation to Nigeria's unique context, fostering solutions that are both effective and sustainable. Let's look at the area of transportation innovation. We need to develop locally adapted materials for roads and bridges rather than importing unsuitable design for our climate. How about agricultural mechanization? Implementing engineering solutions in irrigation, food storage, mechanized tools to drastically reduce most harvest losses to the 70% of Nigerians in agriculture. How about renewable energy? Leveraging Nigeria's high solar irradiation rate to design solar mini-grid for rural communities, reducing reliance on generators. How about digital economy? Collaborating with ICT professionals to create local fintech, health tech, solution tailored to Nigerian realities. Purpose ensures that engineering is not just technical, but transformative. Ethics, the bedrock of engineering practice. Without ethics, engineering becomes a weapon. We must have seen the consequences of neglect, collapsed building, unsafe bridges, and substandard roads. These tragedies are not mere accidents, they are failures of ethics. An unethical engineer is not just a danger to his employer, it's a threat to the society. May you never be a threat to your society. You have been trained the ethics of this profession. Responsibility now is falling on you as you are being inducted today to take up the challenge of doing your best, putting into practice the technological knowledge that have been imparted into you to make the difference to be clear. And through you, the difference will be clear in Nigeria context. The NSC Code, upholding the NSC Code ethics. The NSC Code of Ethics require honesty, competence, accountability, and service to humanity. Adherence to this principle is very paramount to every engineer. As engineers, you are never to compromise quality. Never sign off on a project you know to be substandard. Your signature carries immense responsibility. Prioritize safety. Never compromise safety for profit. Human lives and public trust depend on your integrity. Maintaining public trust. Never betray the trust the public places in engineers. Uphold the profession's reputation through your actions. These principles, ladies and gentlemen, form the foundation of responsible and impactful engineering that truly serves the nation. The energy transition, Nigeria's defining challenge. Globally, the shift to renewable energy is irreversible. Nigeria cannot afford to lag behind. We must champion sustainable solutions for a brighter future. Let's look at the off-grid solar solution. We need to implement solar mini-grids in rural areas, bringing power to underserved communities. Energy efficient building. We need to promote and enforce energy efficient building code for all new development, reducing consumption. How about wind and hydro projects? We need to develop wind and hydro initiatives in northern and middle belt states, harnessing natural resources that God has given us in Nigeria. How about waste to energy solution? We need to innovate with waste to energy solution for urban centers, transforming waste into valuable resources. Therefore, bringing waste to energy, waste to resources, waste to better our economy. Investing in the next generation, education and mentorship. For our profession to strive, we must nurture the talent of tomorrow. Many engineering graduates currently face a gap between academic knowledge and practical industrial experience. We need to expand our internship opportunity. We need to foster robust collaboration with industry to provide meaningful hands-on experience. How about innovation hub? We need to create makerspace. We need to create makerspace where young engineers can experiment and bring their innovative ideas to life. We need to strengthen our mentorship-mentee relationship. We need to connect seasoned professionals with emerging engineers, guiding their career development. Building a legacy, it is an investment, not charity. Our commitment to education and mentorship is not merely an act of charity. It is a critical investment in the future of the engineering profession and extension Nigerian prosperity. Guiding principle for engineering excellence. We need a lifelong learning. As engineers, we need engineering knowledge to evolve rapidly. We need continuous learning to be able to help us to remain relevant and effective in the generation, in the industrial generation we are, and as well as in the period which we refer to as a period of really advancement in the area of innovation. Now, nation building. Look beyond individual gain and dedicate your skill to the collective progress of Nigeria. We need our engineers to be innovative, championing local materials and indigenous solutions to reduce dependence on foreign import. Engineering the Nigerian dream. Nigeria's future will not be fought through rhetorics, but through the tangible impact of engineering. We need engineers that will be determined to make Nigeria a success as a nation. We need to look into the area of solving our power shortages. We need to ensure livable cities. We need to foster industrial striving, and we need to compete globally with the entire nations of the world. Call to action, engineering the dream. Nigeria's future will not be written in slogans. It will be engineered. You will determine whether we solve power shortage, whether our cities are lively, whether our industries thrive, and whether we compete globally. We need to be lifelong learners. As engineers, we need to actually double rapidly, continuously learning and also having ourselves be relevant. We need to be nation builder, looking beyond personal gain, thinking of Nigerian collective progress. We need to be innovative, using our local material, embracing indigenous solutions, and reducing import dependence. We need to be ethically leaders. We need to actually use our reputation and integrity to make Nigeria great. Lift up and guide those who follow in your footsteps. To the inductees, today you join not only a professional body, but a movement of nation builders. Let us engineer with purpose, ethics, and impact. Let us make Nigerian society not just the pride of Nigeria, but a model for Africa and the world. And you will be happy that you are a member of the great team making Nigeria very, very proud. A movement of nation builder. The Nigerian Society of Engineers is at the heart of this future. Today, you join not just a professional body, but a movement of nation builder. Let us engineer with purpose, ethics, and impact. Let us make Nigerian society not just a pride of Nigeria, but a model for the entire world. The future is engineered by you. Distinguished guests, respected colleagues, and our newly inducted engineers, or inductee engineers. As we draw this inspiring ceremony, I want to remind you today that it is not the end, but a beginning. A new chapter in the story of your life is being written. Service, innovation, and nation building. The charge before us is clear. To engineers, to engineer a Nigeria where creativity meets responsibility and where technology serves humanity with integrity. To our inductees, this honor bestowed upon you today is both a privilege and a clarion call to duty. Let your innovation be sustainable, your ethics be unshakable, and your impact undeniable. The word awaits the solution of your mind that will create and make Nigeria progressive. To the leadership of our great nation, the founder and chancellor, Are Afe Babalola, SAN, OFR, CON, and the university management, We express our profound appreciation for nurturing excellence and for setting a global benchmark in the engineering education in Abuad. Let us go forth as engineers with vision, as citizens with purpose, and as a leader with integrity, committed to building a sustainable and ethical future for generations to come. Thank you for all your attention, participation, commitment to excellence. God bless the Nigerian Society of Engineers. God bless Afe Babalola University. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And God bless all our inductees. On this note, I want to appreciate you for listening and wish you the best in your endeavors as you join us in the field of Nigerian Society of Nigeria to move Nigeria forward in the field of technology. Thank you and God bless.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate once again Engineer Professor Laiton Akinsami, a man of rich erudition and scholarship. Please, let's appreciate him. You can see the VC standing. This is an example to us. Please, let's be on our feet. Let's be on our feet. There's always a standard set. Please, let's follow these examples. Once again, let's appreciate a man of rich erudition and scholarship, Engineer Professor Olaiton Akinsami, with a round of applause. Please, let's be seated. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you for the rich lecture. We don't want to waste our time. At this point in time, I want to respectfully call on our provost, the provost of the College of Engineering, for the presentation of the graduates. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The moderator. May all the graduates adorn themselves very well with their lab coats and their helmets and be on their feet. Put on your helmets and do that like engineers. Be on your feet. To the Vice Chancellor, Professor Elizabeth Maranda Olarinde. To the current President, ably represented by Engineer Mrs. Folashade Adebayo, FNSC. Also, to the current Registrar, ably represented by Engineer Akinowo Tomide. And also, to the NSC President, ably represented by Engineer Mrs. Tola Alawode, MNSC, FNSC. I present before you the 353 engineering graduates that have been found worthy of graduation, having gone through all the trainings, engineering trainings across 9 programs. Programs that include chemical engineering, petroleum engineering, civil engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, computer engineering, aeronautical, and biomedical engineering. I present them before you, also including mechanical engineering and mechatronics engineering. Those are the 9 programs. So here are the graduates, 353 of them. So I want you to respond to this before you sit. So I want to ask my Vice Chancellor, do you allow that these students be administered oath as puppy engineers by the Council of Engineering Regulation in Nigeria and also be inducted to the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Thank you, Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Clap for yourself. You can have your seat. So shortly, you will be administered the oath, and the representative of each program will be called out here to be decorated with the engineering lapel to represent each program, and we will be calling the best graduating student of each of those programs. Then you should get ready your oath form that you have filled to do that. So we are going to do it in 2 stages. First of all, we will do the administration of the oaths by Koren. Then we will follow by the induction by the NSC. So I will call to the podium the representative of the Koren president in person of Engineer Mrs. Folashade Adebayo, FNSC, for a short speech. And she will now invite the Koren registrar for the oath administration. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much, sir. Please, I want to secure the indulgence of the Vice Chancellor and the House to allow me to recognize my own father, my mentor, the one who supervised my dissertation, my MNG dissertation, Professor Samuel Ola. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Standing on the existing protocol, the Registrar Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, the staff of the current present, the chairman of the Nigerian Center of Engineering, the founder and the chancellor of the fastest growing university in Nigeria and sub-Saharan Africa, the template of engineering education in the Nigeria, Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, Are Afe Babalola San, FNSC, OFR, CON, the Vice Chancellor, Professor E.S. Olarinde, the management staff of this great university, our immediate constituency, College of Engineering, the provost, staff, and students, the guest lecturer, parents of our graduating students, our dear graduating students. In some minutes, you'll be puppy engineer, the class of 25. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the President Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, who is unavoidably absent due to very tight official schedule, has sent his apology and sending his very warm regard to this highly renowned university on this epoch-making celebration of this day. It is pertinent to note that there are nearly 70 universities that offer engineering education with over 23 different programs. This robust resource, if managed diligently, can produce at least 10,000 engineering graduates every academic session in various fields of the noble profession. The question is, how skillful and competent are these puppy engineers? Are they passing through the global procedural rights from the time of enrollment up to the graduation, and work in a relevant engineering organization during their NYC period? These are basic questions that require frank answers. To facilitate this discussion, Koren developed a checklist in line with global best practices, as witnessed here in Abuad, that all engineering students pass through from enrollment into the university system up to graduation, mentoring, certification, registration, licensing to practice as registered engineers. These include, first one, determination of carrying capacity for all engineering programs in university through current and NUC collaboration, regulating admission quota for each engineering program in university and polytechnic through JAMP, student indexing for each approved engineering program in university and polytechnics, adoption of 10 semester, which is Washington Accord, adequate support and funding of SciWest and SWEP by ITF, mandatory induction of engineering graduate to become graduate member through our professional body, which NSC has come to do today, and mandatory oath administration to engineering graduates to become PUPI engineers. Mandatory one-year engineering internship program coordinated by Koren. Mandatory posting of EPI graduates to engineering-based organization during NYC period supervised by Koren and NSC. Enhancing entry point for registered and licensed engineers in public service in Nigeria. To consolidate the gain achieved and ensure Nigerian engineering education follow the global pathway, Koren also facilitated establishment of committees for the 3 levels of engineering education. These committees serve to guide and promote quality assurance in university, polytechnics, and technical colleges respectively. The committee also serve as advocacy, platform, and channel for feedbacks to and from regulatory bodies, professional associations, the institution, and other key stakeholders that facilitate quality training of engineering students in line with the global benchmark, and for effective engagement with key partners like ITF, NYC, and so on. Permit me to state that the existence of these 3 committees also contribute to these following areas. First of it is total commitment to implement outcome-based education in engineering program, collective support and ownership of long and tedious parts of restructuring engineering pedagogy, documentation and peer review of all processes, and building new relationship with stakeholders. In conclusion, we want to reassure the university administration and the College of Engineering here of the resolve of Koren to rise to the occasion and maintain the attainment of Washington Accord benchmark in university system, and also Sydney Accord benchmark in polytechnic in Nigeria. We solicit for support through continuous participation in various training and capacity development activities, accreditation and assessment, and other quality assurance activities. Koren is also ready to facilitate the much needed synergy and partnership between the academia and the industry through compliance with the triple LA's principle of sabbatical leave of faculties to the industry and adjunct appointments of successful captain of industry to university to narrow the gap of industrial needs in terms of skill, competency, and proficiency. Koren recognized with great administration the giant stride of this very great citadel of learning, a leading light in engineering education and practice in Nigeria, Abuad. We cannot but commend and praise you. To our graduate students who will soon become PUPI engineer, I say the sky is the limit. Congratulations. Thank you all for listening. Permit me to call on the registrar of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, who is ably represented by Engineer Akintomide Akinawo, to administer the oaths to the graduating students. Thank you very much.
The President, Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Engineer Professor S.Z. Abubakar, ably represented by Engineer Mrs. Folashade Adebayo, FNSC, our distinguished Vice Chancellor, the President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, ably represented by Engineer Tola Lawode, distinguished members of the High Table, distinguished professor here, the graduates of today that are taking the oath. I'm here this afternoon to represent the Registrar of Koren, Engineer Professor OAU Uche, who is unavoidably absent here today due to national assignment outside the country. He's here with you in the spirit, and he sent his encouraging word that you must be like Isaac Newton, who said he stood on the shoulder of giants and he saw beyond all. Engineering, as you know, is the backbone of national development. It's only in engineering that you practice and make people happy. When you are developing, people will be happy. This afternoon, I want you to stand on your feet for the oath administration. You have the oath with you. You are going to put your name when I start. You put your name and you follow me as I direct you. Today's ceremony is a landmark one, and thereafter, as you become your pupillage assignment, I want you to be a good ambassador of this great institution and also of the profession, the noble profession of engineering. Other profession, they bury their mistake. Don't let me mention, but in engineering, if you make a mistake, the mistake will bury that person. And any mistake in engineering is what you cannot hide. So there is no room for mistake. As I administer the oath on behalf of the registrar, please kindly follow me. You put your name when I say I. Put your name, please. A graduate of the Afe Babalola University, Ado Ekiti, Ekiti State, in the which academic session? Put it there. Solemnly pledge. 1. Read it. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And final word with this oath. Yeah, thank you very much. You are going to put your signature there and date, and you submit. With this taking of the oath, I hereby, on behalf of the registrar and Council for the Regulation of Engineering, administer you as engineering graduate as pupil engineer.
So I will call the following student to come forward for the decoration with the lapel. For chemical engineering, Aribatishe Debo Eriolua. For computer engineering, Eriobo Shiamaka Shika Odili.
No, wait. I want to call on our distinguished Vice Chancellor to please come and help us in decorating the graduate. I also call on our able registrar, please come. I call on our Industry Advisory Board, Engineer Moses Morakiyo Adeshulu, FNSE. Please come, sir.
Thank you. Mechatronics Engineering, Onyia Ugo Shuku Matthias.
I call on the President, Nigerian Society of Engineers,
and
ably
Astronautical
represented by
Engineering,
Engineer Tola Olawode.
Uwan Shuku
I
Michael
call on our
Shizo
guest
Maka.
lecturer for today. Kindly please come.
Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Onyi Local Favor Nursing. Biomedical Engineering, Oluwachiji Adebiyi Simisola.
Yeah,
Mechanical Engineering, Osibu Obina Daniel. Civil Engineering, my Nuesa President, Osigwe Marvelous China Akerem. And Petroleum Engineering, I will say something about that later. Lucky Jaffet Ombruche. So, all other students, you will get your own lapel when you are submitting your oath form. When you are submitting the oath form, you pick up your lapel. Because of time, you are meant to be decorated, but because of time, we are unable to decorate all of you. So please kindly bear with us that these ones are representing you. Thank you. Let me use this opportunity to recognize the presence of our Dean of Students. The only person that has been helping us on all these students is here now, Professor Yinka Ajiboye. Professor Ajiboye, you are welcome, sir. I also want to recognize our able professor in the college, one of our senior professor, Engineer Professor S.A. Afolalu. Professor Afolalu, thank you. You've been here since, but you are not around where we. I also recognize one of our senior professor, a mentor in the college, Engineer Professor Akpan. Engineer Professor Akpan. Thank you so much. So let me also recognize the current team members. The current team member, the other team member that came with the representative of the current president and current registrar. Kindly stand up. Let us see you, current team members. Wherever you are seated. Thank you so much. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Also, the NSC team members. The NSC team members that came with our NSC branch chairman. Thank you so much. We recognize. Let's clap for them, please. Thank you so much. I want all the parents to kindly stand up. We love you so much. Please, let's clap for the parents. Please stand up. Parents, stand up. Stand up. Clap for them. Clap for them. If not for them, you won't be doing this. All right, guys, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. So kindly go back to your seats while I invite the NSC branch chairman, Ado branch chairman, for the induction of these graduates as graduate engineers into Nigerian Society of Engineers. I invite Engineer Mrs. Tola Alawode, FNSC, for the induction. Thank you.
Please be seated. Take your seat. Good day, my president and founder of Afe Babalola University, Kabiesio, in absentia, our daddy, the founder, the lover of good things. We want to greet you in our absentia. We are bringing greetings for our president, Engineer Mrs. Margaret Aino Oguntala, FNSA. We are greeting our beautiful Yeyare Modupe Babalola in absentia. We are greeting our beautiful, she's an awardee of Nigerian Society of Engineers, our beautiful Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Merada Olarinde. Good day, ma. The principal officers of this school, this great citadel of learning, we are bringing greetings for our president and the Nigerian Society of Engineers at Ekiti branch. My president of Koren, ably represented by engineer Mrs. Folashade Adebayo, FNSC. My registrar, Professor OAU Ushe, ably represented by engineer Tomide. I'm bringing greetings to my guest lecturer of the day. You have even done well, sir. May God continue to lift you up. My provost of School of Engineering, College of Engineering. I'm bringing greetings from my president too, for taking care of all the engineers in your college. So the beautiful graduate of today, good day everyone. I'm bringing greetings from my president too. Good day. I've greeted everybody. Let me leave the aspect of the greetings. Ladies and gentlemen, including the beautiful parents of today, our beautiful ladies and gentlemen that are lecturers to these beautiful graduates of today. I'm bringing greetings from my president to all of you, sir. Ama. It gives me great pleasure to be here once again as the 17th chairman and the first female chairman of Ado Ekiti branch of Nigerian Society of Engineers. And this is the only branch we have in Ekiti State for now. I want to greet everybody. Before I proceed to the induction proper, I want to thank God for on behalf of the graduates and also to congratulate them all for their successful completion of their academics programs that we qualify them to proceed in their profession as engineers. I want to appreciate God in your life. Some people started like this and they couldn't complete their education pursuit. I thank God on your behalf and I congratulate you as we induct you into our society today. Permit me to just say some things, ma. My Vice Chancellor, ma, I cannot but say this, ma. I thought the founder would be here seated. That was why I included this, ma. Please, NSC collaborated with the school 2023 for the engineering and industrial fair. We want this in this coming year, 2026, sir. Ma, kindly express this, our desire for this program to the founder. Also, our engineers in this faculty, we used to pay dues and some other things. Kindly encourage them. If the founder himself will pay for on their behalf, we don't mind. This is This is statutory for all the staff. It's a commitment to the society. Please, ma, kindly convey this message to the founder, ma. God bless you, ma. I've summarized the 3 requests I have from the management of the school. To all graduating students, we want you to know that the journey is just beginning. As we induct you into the society, the only umbrella that encompasses all division of engineering profession. You know, we have different departments. You graduated from different departments now. We have so many divisions. We have Nigeria Institution of Electrical, Nigeria Institution of Power, Nigeria Power Engineers, Aeronautical Engineers, Marine Engineers, Computer Engineers, Highway Engineers. We have so many divisions. But all these divisions, they are Nigeria Society of Engineers are bringing them together under this big umbrella to train and retrain our engineers, to collaborate and to prepare them for future ahead. We don't want you to graduate like this and then realize that are being inducted as a pupil engineer both by current and by Nigeria Society of Engineers. We want you to proceed to be active in your branches. There are so many branches in Nigeria. Now we are 92 branches. Even in diaspora, we have in Manchester, we have in Calgary, Canada, we have in so many parts of the world. We want you to go out there, join one branch, and keep on developing yourself. Branches have technical sections. They have training sections. They have workshop. They have training sections, both international training and local trainings. Then, as a young engineer, we have UFON, Young Engineering Forum of Nigeria. A lady is the national president. As much as she's a member of the council. We attend councils together. So we want to encourage you that after your graduation, you start developing yourself. This is just the beginning of your professional journey. As we are welcoming you, embracing you into our society, we are encouraging you to grow. Let me say something about our certificates of induction. When you are being inducted today, we submit your name to the national, they register you, and they are the ones that prepare certificates. I thought they would have sent to your mail because we furnish them with all your details. Now that I'm hearing that some people are not getting their certificates on their mail, when we visit the next council, I will make sure I raise it at the floor of the council that branches should be permitted to print certificates for graduate engineers, so that you will be sure that we will give to your school through the branches. That is all about that. So the last but not the least, let me rush up. My time is. We also encourage members to grow to the peak of their profession, which is the fellowship cadre. You can see me, I'm wearing a cap and a gown. I'm a fellow of Nigerian Society of Engineers. So we are encouraging you to grow to that level. You have to locate a good mentor to guide you through and mentor you to the highest level of engineering practice. You must always be ready to learn and provide practical solutions to engineering problems. As you know that engineering is all about problem solving. Using science and mathematical knowledge, teamwork, training and continue training through attendance of engineering seminar, workshop, conferences, and young engineering forum. That's UFORM. Program will help you network and also expose you to more recent engineering and technological innovations. I want to congratulate your parents, guardians, and teachers for supporting your education and also your interest in the engineering profession. And most importantly, you, that you are for all your effort in scaling through all your rigors of engineering education at undergraduate level. I wish you success in all your endeavors in life. More again, congratulations to all of you. I said congratulations, you are not answering me. graduates of today to be on their feet, please. We want to induct you to Nigerian Society of Engineers proper as a graduate member of Nigerian Society of Engineers. You will just answer whether yes or no. But whether you do or you don't, please. My dear friends and new graduates, members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, please listen attentively and answer appropriately. Have you come here today for the induction ceremony on your own free will? Are you willing and ready to be administered this oath of induction of Nigerian Society of Engineers and formally admitted as engineers? Do you having become graduate of Nigerian Society of Engineers, solemnly swear that you will defend and uphold at all time memorandum and code of other associations in the society, and also all the decision of the Council of Nigerian Society of Engineers all the time? Do you understand? Do you promise to promote the objective of the society at all time? Do you promise to conduct yourself always on all engineering matters in accordance with the society laid down code and ethics of the profession? Do you promise to look after the intent of your fellow engineers and members of the society? Do you promise to meet your obligation to the society and serve her selflessly at all time? Once again, I want to congratulate you. Welcome on board.
Thank you so much, Madam Chairman. So, congratulations once again. Ooh. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Congratulations. Clap for yourself. Can you have your seat? Thank you so much. Madam Chairman, we really appreciate you. We appreciate you for everything you are doing for the society. So on your request, we will appreciate if you write the university. First of all our staff pay their practicing, they renew their practicing license every year. That I can assure you. And the university ensure that we do that. So that one we do every year. Then on the school NSC hosting fees, I believe by the time the NSC actually brief us adequately, we will actually understand what it is. Then on the support for the new secretariat along NTA, please I kindly request that you write to us. Then we will be able to actually relay with the university regarding that. So on everything, by the time you write to us, we'll be able to review what those things are and be able to respond appropriately. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Okay, so it is time to actually honor and appreciate the effort of some of our very, very good students. Those that have graduated with honors. So I want to invite to this side of the arena my boss, my Oga, Engineer Professor AOM Adeoye. Let's clap for him, please. Let's clap. I will also invite all the head of department. All the head of department, kindly come close. As the award in your department are being presented, you'll be able to present it to your students. I call on Engineer Dr. Adeyi, Chemical and Petroleum Engineering, Engineer Dr. Yebode, Civil Engineering, Engineer Dr. Ojo, Electrical, Electronics and Computer Engineering, then Engineer Alex Awulukuta. Please, kindly come close. Come up there.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My Vice Chancellor, ma, permit me to stand on the established protocols. Thank you, ma. Our time has, fast spent. We are not going to take much of our time. And my job here is very simple, with the support of my provost. Some of our students have distinguished themselves. And they have an award to be presented to them. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm a machine. So, actually, all the students, you have done well. Let's be honest with ourselves. You have done well. For all of you to be here today, sitting here with your white cap and your white overall, you have done well, and I say congratulations to every one of you. Now, on this note, I'll be calling on the best graduating students in the College of Engineering in the person of Lucky Jasper Obruche. With a sum of 50,000 naira and a plaque. I'll call on the provost, please. So, okay. Now, the next award, the best engineer, Professor U.M. Adeoye, prize for the best graduating student in mechanical engineering, 50,000 naira and a plug. I will call on the Vice Chancellor. Please, ma, please, if you can step forward to come help us present this award. Presented to Osigo Obina Daniel. Osigo Obina Daniel.
This award is presented to Osigo Obina Daniel as the best graduating student 2024-2025 academic session in Mechanical Engineering Afe Babalola University by Engineer Professor A.O.M. Adeoye. Today, 16th day of October 2023. And this is the money. This is your check. Please take it.
And your letter.
And please, thank you, Professor Adeoye.
Okay. Thank us. One more. Okay. The next award, the recipient of this award is Onya Ugochukwu Matthias. Engineer Professor A.M. Adeoye, prize for the best graduating student in mechatronics. 50,000 naira and a plaque.
Ugochukwu Matthias as the best graduating student 2024-2025 in mechatronics engineering Afe Babalola University by Engineer Professor Adeyinka O.M. Adeoye. We thank you, Professor Adeoye.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you, man. Okay. We have Engineer Dr. Oluwadare Oyebode, prize for the best graduating student in civil engineering department. 20,000 naira and a plaque goes to Osigwe Marvelous Chinacha. Next, we have the best graduate student in chemical engineering, Aribatishe Deborah Erioluwa. Engineer Dr. Adeyi, best graduate student in chemical engineering, 20,000 naira. Then we have Engineer Dr. Adeyi AA, best graduate student in petroleum engineering, goes to Lucky Jasper Obruche, 20,000 naira. We have Engineer Dr. A.O. Ojo's prize for the best graduate student in electrical electronics engineering. 30,000 naira goes to Oyin Local Favor Nelson. Also, we have Engineer Dr. M.O. Ojo's prize for the best graduate student in computer engineering. Goes to Eriobuchi Amaka Chika Odile, 30,000 naira. We have Engineer A.A. Alex, prize for the best graduating student in aeronautical and astronautical engineering. 20,000 naira goes to Onwachukwu Michael Chisoamaga. Also, we have Engineer Alex A.A. prize for the best graduating student in biomedical engineering. 20,000 naira goes to Oluwaji Adebiyi Simisola Good Fortune. An award from Emeritus Professor I.E. Owolabi and family for the best graduate student in communication engineering. 25,000 naira goes to Oyin Local Favor Nelson. Also, Emeritus Professor I.A. Owolabi and Families Prize for the best graduate student in the Department of Electrical, Electronics and Computer Engineering student. 25,000 naira goes to Oyin Local Favor Nelson. We have Engineer Dr. O. Folonshaw's prize for the best female graduate student in electrical and electrical engineering, 20,000 naira. Oyin Local Favor Nelson. We have Engineer Professor Samuel Akinlabi, Ola's prize for the best student in geotechnical engineering department. 20,000 naira goes to Atoke Aramide Tejumola. We have Engineer Professor J.O. Dada's prize for the best graduate student in power system engineering. 40,000 naira goes to Kudoro Esther Oluwatosin. We have Engineer Professor Emo Onibo J's prize for the best graduate student in control and instrumentation engineering. 30,000 naira goes to Wodi Joseph Chiboroma. Wodi Joseph. We have engineer Dr. Oluwadare Joshua Oyebode's prize for the best final year project in water resources and environmental engineering. 20,000 naira and a plaque goes to Udeweze Christine. We have engineer Dr. Emeka Shegun Nochiri, prize for the best student in highway and transportation engineering, 20,000 naira. Ayila Patrick. We have engineer Dr. Emeka Shegun Nochiri's prize for the best student in traffic engineering. 20,000 naira goes to Oposo Oromena Victoria. Then we have Dr. Pascal Chimeremese, prize for the best final year project in structural and construction engineering. 20,000 naira goes to Obialo Davidson. Obialo Davidson. Obialo Davidson is not. Now we have engineer Miss Omofoyewa MG, best graduate student in chemical engineering plant design. 20,000 naira goes to Azode Chibuike Louis.
All right. I would like to announce that our Vice Chancellor has just instituted an award right here now for the best graduating female engineer. And that goes with a total sum of 100,000 naira. And that goes to Oyiloku Favor. Oyiloku. Ma, come back. Yes.
Please, I'm going to call on Olamide Badeton, representing the MD of Doma Long Engineering, to step forward, please. And our registrar, Lady Christy, we will need you, to come and join the presentation of the Dorman Award, Please,
Thank you. So the representative of Domanong Engineering Limited is here, and my registrar will be presenting that award to the 3 students. But the first person I would like to invite here, I would like to say one thing, that it is not just only for a child to go to university and just graduate. This particular student came to Abuad despite the fact that he is graduating with excellence academically and is also a leader. I want to tell you that he was the president for the all engineering students during his own set. And he's graduating on top of his class as the best graduating student in civil engineering. Osigwe Marvelous. Osigwe Marvelous.
My hands are so full. Certificate of Excellence in Engineering, sponsored by Dorman Long Engineering Limited, and proudly presented to Osigwe Marvelous Chinecherem in recognition of outstanding achievement in the field of civil engineering at Babalola University. Can you say congratulations, all of you?
Congratulations.
There's a check of 500,000 naira. There's a letter from the office of the provost of the college, Osigwe Marvelous Chinecherem. There's this plaque, Award of Excellence to Osigwe Marvelous Chinecherem. Congratulations. And congratulations. And congratulations. And congratulations. And congratulations.
Thank you so much. The next person is the best graduating student in mechanical engineering with the same award. And the person is Osigbu Obina Daniel.
Him too. And the flag as well. Oh my God. My hands are full again. Osibu Obinna Daniel, Certificate of Excellence in Engineering, sponsored by Dorman Long Engineering Limited and proudly presented to Osibu Obinna Daniel in recognition of outstanding achievements in the field of mechanical engineering at Babalola University. There's another check of 500,000 naira. That is 500,000. And there's a letter of recognition also from the provost of the college, and a plaque, Award of Excellence, presented also to Ozibu Obina Daniel in recognition of your outstanding achievement in the field of mechanical engineering at Babalola University. Can you say congratulations?
All right, in that category too, I'm presenting the best that's Domanong Engineering Limited prize for the best graduating student in electrical and electronics engineering for the 2024-2025 academic session. Onyiloko Favor Nexin.
Favor Nelson. I thank my God that I'm a woman. Please come to my left-hand side. They are getting there. Congratulations. This certificate of excellence in engineering is sponsored by Dorman Long Engineering Limited and is proudly presented to you, Oyinlope Favor Nelson, in recognition of outstanding achievement in the field of electrical and electronics engineering at Afe Babalola University. Also, you have a plaque. It's another award of excellence presented to you, Oyinlope Favor Nelson, in recognition of your outstanding achievement in the field of electrical and electronics engineering at Afe Babalola University. I'm proud to be a woman. You are going places. Beauty and brain. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, the next award is the award instituted by one of our alumni now. Is an alumnus. She graduated about 3 years ago, and she instituted an award giving the best graduating student in computer security. She graduated from computer engineering, so our field of endeavor now is computer security. So she has instituted that award every year. She gave it last year, and she's giving it this year, and that award goes with $100. So, and that award goes to Bola Ayomipo Oluwaseyi. So you also, now you are graduating, remember your alma mater. So the last award is for the recognition. This award is from one of our student association, and that is the association that consists of all the female students in the College of Engineering. That's APWEN. So they are recognizing their graduating president. Very energetic, very active, very outspoken, and very friendly. Oloni Shaki Nini Olaoluwa.
Thank you very much, everyone. Please, I am asking for Temi. Temi, please, can you come here? The 2025-2026 president of APWEN. I want to say on behalf of the College of Engineering, APWEN, you know, this has not been done before, but Nini, as I used to call her, that is the only name I can pronounce there, has been astounding right from the day she stepped on that position. So, and she's also the founder of Triple B, which is beauty, brain, and balance. So on this day, permit me, Matt, I think I will prefer the Vice Chancellor of this institution to give this award, please. Please, ma'am.
Princess, I am highly honored to be the one who presents officially the Triple B, Beauty, Brain, and Balance Award for Excellence Leadership Funder Award. Triple B, give a round of applause. B for beauty. B for brain, and B for balancing the beauty and brain. is presented today to Olonishaki Onilolua Eniolua, founder Triple B. Triple B, Beauty Brain and Balance, a female empowerment program launched here in Afebabalola University. And we are giving this award to you today. Continue the good work that you have started. Congratulations.
So, lastly, the NSC Ado branch would like to recognize two of our staff in the College of Engineering, two of our staff that are also outstanding in the association. So I will call on the NSC chairman, Ado branch, to present that award.
My provost, thank you for this great opportunity. We want to call on Engineer Professor Adeoye Adeyinka. I used to call him Professor Adeoye because he was with my husband here at Abuad, so they were close. I knew him some 15 thereabout years in this place. So he has been very, very resourceful, diligent, and in NSC Ado Ekiti he has been very supportive. So I said his certificate, this award certificate of pillar of support, I will not send to him. Since we are coming for induction, I have to present it to him openly to encourage others to do well. So I'm calling you, sir, to present this certificate to you. The certificate is a certificate of pillar of support to Nigerian Society of Engineers, Ado Ekiti branch. Thank you. The other certificate of award certificates go to Engineer Professor J.O. Oyebode, the HOD Civil Engineering. I got to know the two of them almost at the same time, and he has been very, very helpful and resourceful in Nigerian Society of Engineers at the Ekiti branch. His own certificate is certificates of technical and public paper presentation. In this area, he has been very, very, very supportive, and I'm giving this award as a reward of his excellent support to Nigerian Society of Engineers. Congratulations, sir.
Our time is fast spent. At this point in time, permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to call for the speech of the valedictorian, which will be delivered by Lucky Japheth Obruche of Petroleum Engineering Department. Please, let's have it quickly.
Good evening, everyone. Distinguished Chancellor, our great founder, Are Afebabalola, sir, members of the university leadership, esteemed lecturers, my deeply proud parents and family, and my incredible class of 2025, the engineers of the future. What a feeling. Honestly, standing here, it feels a little surreal. We actually did it. First and foremost, I have to give all thanks to God Almighty, who has granted us strength, wisdom, and perseverance to reach this far. He is the one who gave us the mind to study, the health to keep going, the strength to finish this race. All the glory belongs to him. To my parents, who has always supported me. My dad is right there. You can see him there. He's here again to support me.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
and all the parents and guardians here today. You are our first and best teachers. You gave us everything, the belief, the prayer, and the money for the school fees.
Please, sir, come forward, sir. Kindly come forward, sir. Kindly come forward, sir. Yes, hold on. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. We appreciate you, sir.
To my the guardians here today, you are our first and best teachers. You gave us everything, the belief, the prayer, and the money for the school fees. When we feel like quitting, your voices were the encouragement we needed to keep building. Thank you for your unbelievable sacrifices. This day is yours, and every single one of us is your victory. And to the man whose vision is literally standing all around us, our founder, Are Afe Babalola, sir, you didn't just build a university, you built a platform of excellence. You taught us to aim high and settle for nothing but the best. Thank you for this foundation that will launch us into the world. To the committed lecturers and faculty of the engineering college, you pushed us because you knew what we could become. Thank you for not accepting less than our best, for teaching us the principles that govern the physical world. To the brilliant minds in the petroleum engineering department, especially the lecturers in petroleum engineering, thank you. You taught us to think like problem solvers. You didn't just teach us formulas, you taught us how to handle pressure. We are ready for the industry because of your dedication. Special shout out to my lecturer, Engineer Miss Omofoyewa Bemisola, for being a mother to us all and for your constant support. Thank you. And to the people who truly understand the struggle, my friends, my classmates, my engineering family, this is where the real emotions are. We shared textbooks, survived presentations, and pulled each other out of holes. I want to personally shout out to my friend, Abigail. Who was my calm voice and organization expert. You kept me going and made me believe I could be the best. To Abdul, whose endless jokes and optimism reminded us that even when the situation looked like a system failure, it was going to be okay. And to David, the outgoing SP president, for your constant support and great leadership qualities. Thank you all for being the best community a student could ask for. My fellow graduates, I want us all to take a moment and just breathe. Think about the first day we walked into this campus, wide-eyed and nervous. We came here looking for an education, but we left with something much bigger: resilience. We learned how to handle enormous amounts of pressure. We learned how to analyze a complex problem that seemed unsolvable and break it down until we found the answer. That is the core of being an engineer. You know, in petroleum engineering, we talk about reservoir pressure. The force needed to push the oil out. For the past 5 years, the deadlines, the projects, the exams, that was our pressure. But instead of letting it crush us, we used it. We converted that pressure into the energy that got us to this stage today. Now, as we step out, that pressure becomes our purpose. We are not just graduating with a degree, we are graduating with a promise to the world. We have the mindset to build the next skyscraper, design the next clean energy solution, or manage the critical systems that keep society running. Let's carry this moment in our hearts. The joy, the exhaustion, the pride. Let it remind us that we overcome anything. Let's go out there, be ethical, be innovative, and use our skills to make life better for everyone. Congratulations, Engineering of 2025. Let's go build a legacy. Thank you all.
That was a very beautiful one. Thank you, thank you. Now, at this point in time, we are ending, of course. It's time for the closing remarks by the founder, ably represented by our mother, our leader, who I said earlier combines beauty, brain, and character. Our Visima.
Sir, our beloved parents, I want to recognize you most sincerely. The parents in the house and those who are in spirit, in soul, and prayers in this hall now. Our dear parents, this is the closing remark on behalf of the founder. He thanks you, and we also thank you for entrusting your children into our care. Your children, the most valuable assets you have. We thank you for also trusting them to do well and to guide them and be there for them through the journey of 5 successful years. We thank our parents. When you entered, during my opening remarks, at the commencement of this celebration, I address you, my students. Now the founder is addressing you as our engineers. You are no longer students. You are engineers, and you are our engineers. The message, my closing remarks from the founder is very, very genuine. Please, engineers, the newly inducted engineers, please kindly rise. All of you, those of you who know, who feel the difference between a student and an engineer. The founder's words. You shall be greater than Are Afe Emmanuel Babalola, the Baumofi of Yoruba land. Don't you say a big amen? Those are the words, the prayers that have a profound meaning. 353, 353 engineers in the house. You shall be greater than the founder. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for staying here until the end of this program. Congratulations. God bless you as you fly into the world successfully.
Thank you, our Vice Chancellor, ma. We appreciate you, ma. Please be Please be seated. Be seated. Finally, it's time for the vote of thanks from our erudite, charismatic provost of the College of Engineering, Engineer Professor Olufemi Onibonje.
Thank you so much, the moderator. I want to thank Almighty God for the opportunity He has given to us this year again to actually have a successful program. Seeing a child that you train to go out and be successful is the greatest joy that any man can ever have in life. The joy of every teacher is to see those he has taught to actually be greater than himself. So we thank God Almighty for this year induction. We thank our founder, the Are Bamofi of Yoruba Land. Our founder has been so much supportive of the college. He is always concerned about the college going higher and higher. We thank his wife, the Yeye Are Modupe Babalola, for his support. I want to thank my Vice Chancellor. Thank you so much, man. You've been there since we started up to now. Thank you for all you do for us, man. I want to thank the registrar. Man, God bless you, man. I want to thank all our invited guests, especially the Korean team, ably led by Engineer Mrs. Folashade Adebayo, the Korean registered representative, our guest lecturer, sir. Thank you for your support every time. The NSC chairman, Ado Ekiti branch, I appreciate you. I want to appreciate Engineer Alade Sulu. Thank you so much. I thank everybody. I want to thank our professors, the professors in the College of Engineering, our fathers. Thank you so much for all your support and mentorship. I thank the head of department for all you do for all these students. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank all our invited guests. Some of them have left. I thank the representative of Domalong Engineering Limited. God bless you. I want to thank our parents. You'll be here since for all your effort, your prayer, and your toil on all these children. I pray these children, they will be fruitful for you in the mighty name of Jesus. And I want to thank every of our staff in the College of Engineering. Thank you so much. I thank my students, the 500 level students. Clap for yourself, 500 level student. Now you can see how it's done. I want to see all of you here next year to do this for yourself too. Now to the inductee. How happy are you today? Give 3 bosa for yourself. We shall do this again next year. God bless you all. Thank you. All right. Before we go, sorry, let me make this announcement. Domalong has instituted another award for us, and that is to give the opportunity for NYSC for the best graduating student in the college and the best female graduating student. So if you want to serve with Domalong Engineering Limited, that opportunity is there. So there will be photograph after this program, especially all best graduating students. Please come forward here. Come forward. Let's have the photograph before we close the program. Quickly. All the best graduating students. Come forward. My VC man, the registrar, my professors, the HOD, please come forward. Please step forward. Let us have general picture with all the best graduating students. Okay, so don't go yet. We have not done the national anthem. Okay, so let's go. While you are doing that, media, please give us the Abuad anthem and the national anthem in recession. Thank you. Please be still. Please be still.
Abuad we come, oh Abuad we come, Abuad we come, oh Abuad we come, founded by a fan, Babalola, a believer in industry and determination, a unique environment with aesthetic structures, American University, delivery unequal, design for high quality education to mold character and infuse knowledge how to lead others. Proud of Abuad, they launch a path to excellence with determination and faith in Abuad philosophy. philosophy of industry, service and character. Our future for greatness and excellence is assured. And excellence is assured. And excellence is assured.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign fatherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle honored, and this we count as gain. To hang on to our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Thank you so much. Please, staff of College of Engineering, please join us. Parents, please, you can join us at the College of Engineering alongside the staff. There are menu for you there too. The current team, the NSC team, you will be administered to. Students, come. Students, please, let's have pictures.